Welcome in. Good morning, everybody. It is 6:41 this morning that we're doing this, and it is April the 29th. Hope everybody's having a great day. If you haven't already, head over to 60strading.com and join us today. Let's jump on over here, taking a look at New Zealand dollar again. I said we was pushing down, and I couldn't meet any more correct. Look at this. We're pushing down here. My visuals even showing it. We're in the trade. We took and, like I said, we entered it multiple times, made multiple profits off of it because we move our stop loss into profit. This one's well into profit, and I've already moved my stop loss down here to the 0.58829 area. So we're going to continue to see this right here push its way down to our final take profit area down here. So that's going to be amazing to see. Anyways, like I said last night, we're going to go over some of the cryptos today. So Bitcoin, it's had a little bit of a pull up. I don't expect it to continue for a upside that much. I think we've just about had the upside that we're going to have overnight. Everything still shows that we should be seeing some more downside. So I'm expecting to see some pullback. We may see it kind of stay sideways today right in here. Just to close above the green line area. But I'm still expecting more downside for Bitcoin. As we still have more ways to go for this one. Ethereum, we're looking for the same thing. We're looking for it to, stay a little sideways, pull back a little bit to continue its close. It looks like Ethereum and XRP and the rest of them are getting ready for their next takeoff, where Bitcoin showing it's going to wind up sideways and dropping. So I haven't looked at the Bitcoin dominance, but it's a possibility that might be coming into play right now. So still looking for some more pullback, maybe a little sideways here for the next day. Yep, because we got one more day before we wind up getting the new monthly candle. And of course, XRP, it's already pulled down. I'm still expecting this to pull on down here to that $1.36 area. Roughly actually at the $1.36. But not to break below $1.35. It's creating right now a daily slingshot, and it is ready on the daily too. We'll close out today. That'll put us right here below here, and then we'll get probably sideways, maybe a little bit up on the 30th. Come the 1st, by the end of the week, we're going to be flipping this bad boy green and back to the upside, giving it that slingshot back up, where we're going to be aiming for this next target we got up here, that $1.78, $1.81 area. That's going to be a beautiful little pump right there. So expecting from here up, nice size. You're looking at roughly 30% move for XRP on that. Be ready for that. Let's take a look at some of these other coins here. So this one was brought to my attention. Take a look at the XBR network. And looks like we did get a nice little pump. I believe, what was I saying when I talked with them on that one? Is that they got almost a 30% pump right there on that one day. I wasn't even looking at it, but we can see it pull back down some more, possibly around that 0.0024222, and from there, this one looks like it's ready to push up some more. I'd be looking for that next target to be right up in here. So be looking for that 0.0036179 area. would be the next target to the upside after we hit this bottom side here. Which would be a perfect little red line reset, orange line touch, for a continuation to the upside. HBAR. HBAR is looking like it is ready to push up some more. We got a target set above is the yellow line on the daily, 0.11942. It's right inside of our little order block that we have here. So that would be my next little target for HBAR. It's lined up. So probably going to see it play out with the little pullback that we've got going on right now with the other coins. And then going into the next month, we're going to see it pumping. So get ready for HBAR to be making a, we'll call it 30% move to the upside. Algorand pushed up. Let's see. We've got this order block here. Algorand wants to pull back. I don't know if we're going to wind up seeing that one again. It looks like it's about ready to take off as well. So what we can see is a possible drop down to that 0.1052 all the way down to the 0.1005. So staying above the 10 cent. So tapping in here, I'll give you an orange line reset, which is at the 0.1048. So we come down, close the candle below it, and then continue to the upside. Upside target would be 17 cent. That would set you up for around 60 to 65% of an upside for Algorand. Link still needs to come down more according to our visual, so we need to see it come down to roughly the $8.79 area, down to the $8.40, where I would be looking for, say, if we just from the top of that at the $8.79 area, your first target would be right here around the yellow line. You'll be looking at about 35%. If it extends, you're going to see 54, 55%. That's what we got coming for Link. Once we hit this support area, this order block, AVAX is almost into its order block area here. Actually, that one's already been tapped and pushed back up on. Let me see. Hadn't read that one in a while. Let's see. So we can see it pull back down just a little bit more, but upside targets, we'll go off right here. I'll end up breaking that. You're looking at least a 55% move on AVAX to the upside. Axle. That one, man, I never took that out of there, but we called that one. Right, so now we're looking at continuation for it. We're going to see it do another close, probably pull back down again. I want to say back down to the red line area here that we've got marked out. that 5.0514. And then from there, we still got to push up to that first order block there, which is a 61%. And then continuation, you see 120 up to that next order block, 162%. So long term, right now, everything is setting bullish. We're about to be seeing pumps on all these coins starting next month, what I'm looking at. And let's see, Undo. I have a bad habit of right clicking more than I want to. Undo. It's a little sideways, but it's wanting to push. You can see it come back to around that 0.2593 area. From there, I'm looking for us to push up at least 28%. They have a little pullback. They continue to push on up, getting us up to that 46%, which at this point looks like we may break through it for that yellow line, push just past it to about a 68% jump. So once we hit here, expect a little bit of a pullback, then a continuation in this one. May hit and pull back just a little bit, but with that yellow line being there, more than likely it's going to break this order block to get the bigger order block above it. So you're looking at about 68% overall on Ondo, ADA. It is still looking like it is ready to take off. It's just a little bit sideways. I'll say about the 0.2487, and you're going to come up about 43% before you see a little bit of a pullback, and then it's going to break on up again above our yellow line, which is the 0.3774, up to the 65.77%, which is the 0.4130. So about a 66% pump on ADA, what I'm looking at coming in. SHX is setting itself up for a slingshot positioning to the upside. We're pretty much already in the downside spout for where it needs to start to flip. And if it stays the way it is right now for the rest of the day, you're going to wind up seeing that being a reversal candle. So let's just call it from here. Your next target area. First one would be, wow, almost 100% at the 0.009643. And you'll see a little pullback. And then you'll see another push and continuation up to our pink line on the daily there, which is 135%, almost 136% on SHX. So that's one to buy and hold on to for a little bit. Now, Zebek has been just taking off, just running everything. It's going. We do have a pullback on it right now. This one does look like it needs to pull back a little bit more. You may see some drastic dropping or something over the next day or so. Looking for drop around that 0.002763. And then from there, I'm looking for us to continue to push I mean, I'm looking for us to push and start breaking that all-time high, or well, at least that 0.007186 there. I don't know if that's the exact all-time high, but that one's over 150% that I could see us do a push-up. So that is a nice one to keep up with. I'm going to kind of stop there. And yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, share it, and hopefully we'll see you in the Discord where we can be able to talk more detail about these and go over them and answer any questions you may have. So remember, take proper risk management. If you don't know what you got, head over to 60strading.com, click on the trade calculator, use it to get the best setup with the best entry and stop loss, and know what you're going to be making before you even place your trade. Stay safe, take care, and God bless you all.